Viltrox just announced 4 new focal lengths for their epic anamorphic lens series, 18, 21, 29 and 40 millimeters, plus an L-mount version of their NexusFocus autofocus adapter.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Welcome from NAB 2026. I'm here at the Viltrox booth with Jimbo. How are you doing?
Good.
So now we don't have a hand mic anymore. We actually use these, so we have the hands free to touch your new lenses. So
Yeah.
this is the new additions to your epic line of anamorphic lenses. For those of you who don't remember, those have been introduced last year, I think.
Yeah.
They're 1.33x anamorphic lenses, and you just added 4 focal lengths. What can you tell me about them?
For this year, we just added more like the wide angle and something like between the 35 to the 50 and 21 to the 35 and something like between the some focal lengths, and they got the 18, 21, 29, 40, and all of them just fully covered all the full frame sensor and almost covered the RE65 like 90% almost. Yeah, and for those 4 lenses, it's the 29 and 40 is T2, and 18 is to T2.8, 21 is the T2.4. We want the all full size T2, but optic or some the size problem, we cannot do that. But if you want to try it, you can just come into our snapshot or CineD, you try it, and we will bring the RE65 and mini RF or all the camera what you want. And yeah,
It's nice you're really filling the wider end, I would say, with very short distances, which is always appreciated by cinematographers, because there's a lot of lens series where the jumps are kind of too big, right?
yeah.
So how did you decide on those focal lengths? Because 29 is not something you have every day, right?
Yeah, but for the 29, I more love to the single eye, double eyes, the fielding. So that's the 29 is the working, and for the 40 is some DP really love the 40.
40 is always very popular.
Yeah, 40 is popular than
Also
the 50, I think.
for spherical lenses, but
Yeah.
for anamorphics as well. Yeah.
And also the 21 is even we didn't have the 18, we are trying to the 21, thinking that people want something like more like the fisheye, more wide angle. That's why. And then the 18 is we are trying to build the 18. Think it's hard or not hard? Even we got it. Yeah, we got it. The 18 is. I think this is right now the most wide angle anamorphic.
Yeah,
in the
it's
world.
probably the widest I've seen. Especially for an anamorphic lens.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me about the characteristics of the look. We can actually show what it looks like. Like everybody's kind of chasing that, I would say, wider squeeze look with lower squeeze ratios. You know what I mean? We have 1.33, 1.5x lenses in the market that are supposed to look more like 2x.
But for our lens, the 1.33 look like the 1.4 or 1.5 is now too strong fielding. It's more cleaner and more like we have the blue flare for this side. We have 3 different flare. One is blue coating, one is silver coating, one is non-flare coating, meaning it's no straight flare. Okay. So it's more, but we put more like the more soft and more like a little bit rainbow, get some vintage style, because some DP, they want shooting inside, they don't want to see the flare. That's why we built the non-flare one. For the silver one, it's more like we can get any color from any light, like green, pink, orange, or any what they want. And so that's we give the people choose the different fielding, not only the blue coating, get nature, get the filter things. Yeah.
In terms of mounts, they all PL mount?
Right now, all is PL. Earlier, we have some lenses E mount or RF mount or L mount, but it's not really working. It cannot hold that mount.
Yeah, you can adapt it anyway, right?
Yeah.
To those mounts, you can adapt it, so that's not a problem. And they're fully manual, so you don't need the electronic connection.
Yeah.
But talking about electronic connection and autofocus, let's segue over to the NexusFocus G1. No, it's called NexusFocus adapter F1.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we reviewed the adapter already for E-mount, and you were constantly updating and refining the app actually.
Yeah.
So that's something we'll show in the B-roll. You showed me before that now the app can do a lot more than
I can
before.
show you the application right now. It's on the phone. But just a little bit see that we already update everything. You can see that all the epic lens already here from the old one, 25 to 135. You just touch that and change the lens.
So you have preset for your own lenses, of course, but you're adding more.
All the
right?
lens. Just let me know what lens you want. We already have the.
We want all of them.
Of course, I also want all of them. We still have the maybe the
start somewhere.
100 more than 100 lenses in our official library. You just need the edit from library to your ring and phone, and you can just touch that to change the lens. If you want to use the more different company lens, it's fine. We can.
Yeah, sorry. And now you can also pull focus on the app you showed me.
Of course, you can do the manual focus on the phone. You don't need to bring the handle unit. You didn't bring anything. Even you go outside shooting, just bring the adapter, motor, lens, camera, battery, and then iPhone.
Okay, but so you're adding more and more lenses as we go as a free update to the
Yeah,
app?
of course, free update. Everything for free. You only need to pay the adapter.
The adapter. Talking about adapter E-mount version, now you introduced also.
Air mount to peer mount.
L-mount.
Yeah.
So that's really great. Of course, L-mount means you can use it on the Panasonic series, you can use it on the Blackmagic cameras.
Also Leica.
I mean, how do you deal with, because the adapter still needs to work with the logics of the autofocus of the camera, right?
Yeah.
So with E-mount, it's not easy, but it's easier because you only have Sony. How do you deal with that on the L-mount? I mean, I know it's not a finished product yet, the L-mount version, but do you have any problems because you need to support the Panasonic way of implementing it, probably the Sigma way, and probably also the Blackmagic way of.
I think you didn't know that. We already joined to the Air mount family.
So you have the data basically.
Yeah, that's why I think Air mount will be super fast. Got it. I'm sure about it. After CineD gears, anybody can bring that, use that, order it after CineD gear. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will be very, very popular, but particularly with people using Blackmagic cameras.
Of course.
Because I mean, Blackmagic recently also started having a, I would say, usable autofocus on some of their cameras.
Yeah.
But of course, that is only for autofocus lenses. So if you want to have autofocus on your manual lenses, the only way to go right now, there's also nobody else I think doing this, would be your adapter actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Any announcement in terms of availability of the L-mount version of the adapter or pricing?
I'm sure it'll be cheaper than the E-mount one or
Really?
similar.
Okay.
The bad news is the similar, but I prefer the news. Yeah, good news is for the cheaper than the E-mount, but I hope.
And when do you think it will be available?
After CineD gear.
After
I'm
CineD
sure
gear.
after CineD gear.
Okay. Well, we'll show you. You'll see it in the video. It's a prototype here, I guess, still, and kind of getting ready for production.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you. And let's just, last but not least, let us know about the pricing and availability of those 4 lenses.
18 and 21 is wide-angle lens. It's a little bit expensive than the another set. I'm thinking it's around $5,000 to $6,000. And for those two, 29 and 30 is around the $4,000 to $5,000. Because we are now really make sure those two lenses. But I'm sure I only know the 40. 40 is $4,300. Yeah.
Okay, and they are already being produced and available, or?
40 are available after NAP show, and those 3 need CineD gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimbo.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to CineD for a lot more from NAB 2026, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.